Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of March 15th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, I want you to keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to give you something to consider or question so you can make a decision or come to your own conclusion in an effort to move your life forward. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now for Sun, Moon babies, Rising, and Venus. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Scorpio collective for the week of March 15th, 2026? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. Tarot card of the week, the Three of Pentacles. Who in your life is asking you to be open to cooperation? At the bottom of the deck, you have Six of Cups. What memories from the past are trying to get your attention? Okay. Why is the Three of Pentacles the tarot card of the week here for the Scorpio collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Who in your life is asking you to be open to cooperation? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Hanged Man. And you have the Moon. At the bottom of the deck, you have Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Star card. Okay. So, connection-based reading here with that Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about that Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Knight of Swords is clarified by Eight of Swords, Strength, and the Two of Cups. Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Cups is clarified by Three of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Tower. Bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. Okay, so you have someone here in your life. Now, we don't automatically have to default to romantic. So if you're not interested in a past person, don't click off. For me, this sort of happened about a week or so ago with a friend that I was not in communication with, that like suddenly came back into my life. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. There's something like that here at play. So this could be a friend, a family member, a lover, maybe someone you used to work with. At some point in time, there was a disconnection in this connection, or conversation between you and this person kind of dwindled down to like barely nothing, if anything at all. This person has come back around within, the last 30 days, or they're coming back around within the next 30 days. So either happened within the last month or will be happening in the upcoming months. But this is someone that you've had that separation there with, and that Three of Swords. And that Two of Swords to the Tower, I don't think you see this person reaching out to you. This person is looking to cooperate with you again in terms of increasing maybe the communication between the two of you. Again, if it's like dwindled down to almost nothing. And for others of you, where you completely have severed the connection, they are looking for reconnection. Yeah, there's someone here coming in wanting to heal the connection, wanting to come in from being out in the cold with you. There's a need here for you to pause. That Hangman to the Moon, you're going to have to feel all of your emotions, all of your feelings about this. Don't suppress them. Why is the Moon energy here for the Scorpio collective? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Moon is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Swords. This is going to conjure up a lot of emotions for you, a lot of memories, most likely the good ones that you had with this person. I don't feel like this is someone that you will be like upset, like why the F are they calling me, or why are they texting me, or why did they send me a friend request on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is that you use there. In respect to social media, or why are they ringing my doorbell? This seems to be welcome news, actually. So this is welcomed contact or welcome communication. Again, I don't feel like you're a hard no to this person. However, they are looking to develop more of a connection with you. And I think that's why that pause is here. It's like you really will need to go within and decide, do you want to further the connection with this person or revive the connection with this person? Because they are looking to rebuild a relationship here with you. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Why is this person in the Five of Pentacles? Scorpio's like, because I stopped talking to them. That's why. Because I cut them out of my life. That's why. Because I was done with their bullshit. That's why. Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for this person? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, everything that I just said. The Ten of Pentacles, bottom of deck, Knight of Cups. Because at some point in time, Wheel of Fortune being the time, Ten of Swords to Ten of Pentacles, you decided that this was a connection no longer worth your time, no longer worth you pursuing. Something here transpired that left you wounded, and it left you wounded enough that you went, you know, looking out into my future 10 years from now, when I think about the type of people that will be in my life, you're not that type. It's kind of like they were inside of the circle. You ever see that movie, Meet the Fockers? It's like they were inside of the circle, and then they did something that put them outside of the circle. And it was, maybe you decided to put them outside of the circle, but it was something they did that actually pushed you to push them outside of the circle. So yeah, at some point in time, the reason why they're out in the cold, they did or said something that wounded you, and you went, yeah, I don't see you in my future. I would expect communication here from this person. Like I said, maybe you're like me and you just received it within the last week or so, or I would say within the last 30 days with that Page of Cups. And for others of you, this is coming up within the next 30 days. Anything else Scorpio needs to know? This is someone looking to heal the connection with you. Anything else they need to know about this person? Queen of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Sun and the Chariot, bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Yeah, you have someone here who's taking action, taking the lead to come towards you, wanting to nurture this connection, wanting to heal the connection, and wanting it to move forward. So again, if you've stayed in touch with them, but you haven't spoken a lot to them, it's like every now and then, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, you know, that type of thing. They're looking to pick up the pace. They're looking to rebuild. Again, Three of Pentacles, looking to rebuild the connection, to make it stronger than what it previously was. And for others of you, you've totally severed that tie when this happened with that Three of Swords to the Ten of Swords. And in that respect, they're looking for full revitalization. Let's get you some advice here. So your tarot card is of the week is who in your life is asking you to be open to cooperation. And then what memories from the past are trying to get your attention. So if you haven't heard from this person, but maybe you've been thinking about them, that might be your energetic nudge there that communication is incoming soon, because now suddenly you're thinking about this person more. You're reminiscing about experiences that you had with them in the past, which was interesting because for about a week or two before the friend contacted me, I was thinking of him a lot. Like, oh, we used to go here and go to this event and go to that event. And then I was surprised, and it never went romantic, but I was just surprised when I, again, heard from him kind of out of the blue. So yeah, some of you are already experiencing that, whether it's professional, platonic, romantic, and for others of you, you will be experiencing it soon. So I'd say if you suddenly start thinking about this person, you're like, where's this coming from? I think they're already energetically tugging on you. So you will be hearing from them soon. Advice from when Scorpio hears from this person or what they should do with this person. Okay, you want to show yourself? You have the Five of Swords. You have the Devil. Sorry. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Two cards came out. Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. There's a need here for you to have a conversation to get clear. One, we need to clear up what transpired in the past. The argument, the tension, the loss, the defeat, possibly the betrayal, whatever toxic addictions or patterns took place, whatever created that Three of Swords, again, it's only advice, needs to be addressed. We need to have an honest conversation, a moment of clarity. If we're going to spin that clock back, that Wheel of Fortune to the Wheel of Fortune, and then that future planning card of the Two of Wands, so I can make a decision to decide if I want to move forward with you or not, re-engage with you or engage with you more, we need to discuss what happened there, the loss, the regret, the sorrow that it caused me. I'm speaking like you, because that whatever happened there is why you put up that wall energetically or physically between you and this person. So that all needs to be discussed. Secondary advice, why now? That's only for some of you. Why now? Why do you suddenly want to try again? Why do you suddenly now want to be my friend, be my lover, be a happy family again? After creating that Three of Swords, why are you coming in now wanting to correct the record? Yeah, there's something possibly here this person is hiding from you. Going to make me go deep on this again, huh? What are they hiding from, Scorpio? So definitely addressing what transpired back there. And then what is that why now that I heard? Why now? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Why now? Seven of Wands. After I put up the block, after I closed my heart off to you, King of Pentacles, why do you want to come around now, Mr. King of Pentacles? And we have the King of Pentacles out here for this person, where I said they could be an earth sign. Maybe I was mistaken on that. I have a couple too many cards down here. Sorry about that. Yeah, why do you want to invest now? What transpired here? Five of Cups, Five of Swords, and the World card. Oh, I would address, why do they suddenly need you now? Especially, I don't read body parts. Maybe this is someone that had you in competition. And suddenly, what, did that connection come to an end? Or did they lose their job? What happened here? They're moving forward from an ending in their life, or they're processing an ending in their life. So, and that's interesting. I'll get you three cards of advice, because with the friend, when I began talking to them, it sounded like they were having some financial issues. And I thought to myself, oh, this is why they've reached out to me. They're just trying to, like, reconnect with me before they have the financial collapse that they think they're about to have. So just keep that all in mind. There could be something here where if it was third party, maybe that other connection is ending or is in the process of ending, or maybe this person lost their job or they're having some financial issues. So definitely need to discuss what transpired, but also the why now. Why are you contacting me now? Let's get you three cards of advice for dealing with the why now. Clarify the why now. Oh, we had the Queen of Pentacles. There you go. Yeah. Clarify the why now. Clarify the why now. Thank you. The why now. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Oh yeah, we need to get to the bottom of, suddenly you want to move forward. Suddenly you want structure and stability in this connection. I don't want to hear fantasy. I don't want to hear illusion. I want the truth. Remember, you had that Ace of Swords there. So there's something here about, we need to get to the bottom of why now? Why do you want to be friends now? Tower. Yeah, when they come in with that communication, again, the illusions, we need to cut through them and by having a very truthful and honest conversation. And it might be a little uncomfortable, but it will give you the answers you need, so you can decide whether or not you want to build or continue building or rebuilding with this individual. That is what I have for you. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And as always, good luck with this situation. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, good luck with this situation as well as the conversation. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.